but it give you like hood evil powers.
Right.
You hood evil powers. Like
right.
All of a sudden, like you ain't got no glasses, but all of a sudden you got Cardis on and shit. All of a sudden.
That like spark from it. Like
you got buffs on all of a sudden. Crazy.
All of a sudden that you didn't know you robbed from somebody.
What happened last night?
What happened? I don't know.
You robbed a nigga in Creektown. That's what.
Where did 7 Mile tattoo come from? What the fuck? Like you just
right.
Man, I'm fucked up, nigga.
I'm fucked up, man.
Like, you know,
Yeah,
I just imagine somebody sleeping.
Man, I don't know what happened. I rocked a couple niggas in their jaw, evidently. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. I don't
Your
know.
house automatically turned into a trap house.
Yeah, I think it was the forces. Don't take me off. No, you need the forces.
It's the force of the force.
The force of the force. Yeah, man.
Ain't nobody making a song about them.
What up, though, everybody? We just talking about don't trust dudes that wear black Air Force Ones. That's what we talking about right now. But let's get right into it. What up, though? Mask Off, episode 26. You know what I'm saying? We in here. We in the building. I'm your host, Mask Off, Jake. Right up under me, we got Mask Off, Big Tone. What up, fam?
I'm under you, baby boy. He said right above me. Yo, what up? This Big Tone.
You said right up under me.
Episode 26. To my left is the young bull, Malachi. What's the deal?
What it do, people? I'm in the place to be as usual. Wow. What's good, y'all?
What's good? And right above the homie Malachi, we got the little producer, man on the ones and twos, Mr. President, El Presidente. Mask Off, Dan. What up, fam?
Yeah, what up? I haven't taken off my black forces in the last week.
What is it? Symbiote forces?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better take them off and get a break, man. Them boys be attached to your feet like a brat's foot.
I can't take them off.
Them forces gonna creep up on you while you sleep, and then you gonna wake up on Linwood and shit. You gonna wake up upside down and on Linwood.
With a burger and some eggs on.
Gonna wake up upside down with some buffs on Dexter. Like, what the fuck? What's going on? Why am I over here?
With a custo coming up to you like, man, let me get a 3-5.
Yeah. Okay. Wait, who is it?
This scale come from?
Yeah, man. This we gotta make that into a sketch show or something. I don't know.
That's some Grand Theft Auto. Like your life would be like Grand Theft Auto if that happens. Like you just
pretty much. But yeah, let's keep it moving. Right to the homie Malachi for the motivational minute. So go ahead, fam.
What it do, y'all? What it do? This is how not to wear black fork. Nah, this man. Today's motivational minute is about your body. Your body is your temple, and not just your body, but everything that encompasses you as a person, your mind, body, spirit. So all of those things. It's a temple. You got to look at it as a temple. And you are the guardian or the guard of what's let in your temple. So that's what you eat, what you look at, what you listen to, what you allow to hit your spirit, man, hit your soul, sadness, happiness, all these things, your thoughts, even thoughts, especially. Because thoughts come in and then they create certain things. They create certain energies. They create certain spirits based off this thought. Like a lot of the things that we deal with mentally, it starts with a thought. And as well on the good end, you think of a good thought, it makes you feel some type of way. So you got to guard what you let inside your temple. That's your motivational, man.
Well said, bro.
Well said. Thank you, brother. Malachi, always dropping no infinite jewels. Always. So we're going to keep it moving right along to my segment, which is for the culture. And, this week for the culture, I want to talk about the homie Master P, bro. Like, no, I have the utmost respect for this man, bro. He's probably like the most respected person in business to me, because this, like, he really embodies the words "no limit." Like he embodies that, man. Because there's no limit to this man hustle. There's no limit to this man getting to that bag. Like he don't stop. He just don't stop. Like, people hate on his music, or whatever and shit, but man, bro, like he's done it all. He's done it all, man. Like no limit. He did the music game. He got into Hollywood, TV, real estate, all type of shit, man. And like he even did like sports agency stuff. Like he's done it all. But he almost played in the NBA.
He did play in the NBA.
He did play.
Oh yeah, he did. He did play in the NBA. Like he fucking like with Toronto Raptors or Charlotte Hornets or whatever. Like
it was the Hornets.
It was the Hornets. I think he did shit with Toronto too. But
yeah.
But
you're right. You did.
But like I said, there's no limit to this man's hustle. Like, and he embodies it. And this man, he's in the grocery stores now too, with like the Uncle P's rice and like the rap snacks, and now the Hootie Hoos, bro, the Hootie Hoos, the cereal. And I'm definitely gonna be on lookout for these. I'm gonna fuck these up. I ain't even tasted it yet, and I'm already like wanting to fuck these up. Like, I don't know why, but like Hootie Hoos. Oh, it's a fucking acronym. Hold on, let's see this acronym. Hootie Hoos. First of all, it's called Hootie Hoos, which is named after a song that Master P put out. Outkast also made a song of Hootie Hoo well, but Hootie Hoo is like a hood call for anything like on some gang shit or like the popos coming or whatever, whatnot. But he turned it into an acronym on here, and it says helping others open doors, yourself, hope, opportunity, obtaining success. Like, man, this Master P is a real deep brother, really deep and really like just like inspiring type of guy. But like Hootie Hoo's, like it says, the cereal's got 3 different flavors: cinnamon, apple, honey drip, and I think tropical fruit and marshmallow. Those are the 3 flavors. I already know the flavors by heart already. That's crazy. I ain't even fucking ate the shit yet. But yeah, man, like this is dope. A lot of people will clown this shit, but we ain't clowning this. This is for the culture. This is black business, black ownership, black entrepreneurs. This is what the fuck this is. So I don't like hats off to the homie Master P, because shit, man, like dog, like his hustle don't stop. Like he like his bag, like the bag don't stop with this cat, man. It don't, and it never will. Like, and like it inspires me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's inspired everybody else. Thoughts, fellas. Tone, what's up?
Now, what I love about this is he did a simple thing. Like, he took Honey Nut Cheerios, he took Fruit Loops, and he took Apple Jacks and changed the names on them, changed the outlook, the color structure to make it suit us. And on this Hoodie Who's, you know what I'm saying? It's just amazing to me. He even came up with it with a whole theme of characters on there. That's just what's up, man. You know, Romeo, and that's another thing too.
His name after his
Romeo up on how to get this game, but Romeo he be on the Ray J shit a lot. But you know, shout out to Master P, man. This one definitely a good look.
Malachi.
Yeah, I love this. Like, it's something to say about. There's certain African American figures that don't get the love that they deserve for doing the things that they do, which is so weird. You know, Black-owned clothing companies, Black-owned record labels, they don't get the love that mainstream white labels get when they have Black faces representing them, which is weird. So the thing that Master P has done has showed us that it's possible to do it your way and stay in your lane and do exactly what the main people are doing, but just being Black, because we can do it too. And it's very inspiring just like you said, Jake, no limit. Like, and he made that No Limit Records. He had the vision since then. Like, there's no limit to what we can do. And the thing that I like the most about Master P is his evolution. Like, he went from the rap game to the business world and just constantly evolving, constantly finding different avenues, food. You know, he's in different, all these snacks and what it means, you know what I'm saying? What it really means, like, and what he's really standing behind and what he's inspiring people to do and put his family on. He named the characters after his son, after his children. That's what we supposed to be doing. And that is super duper inspiring. Shout out to Master P.
Yo, you see that one? That one is called Honey Drip.
Honey Drip, yeah.
Honey Drip.
Honey Drip.
Yes.
Yeah, that's exactly
us.
right there. That's what's up.
Yeah, that's for us right there. Yeah.
Honey Drip. Dan, thoughts?
Yeah, man, these are great. Yeah, like y'all said, he's good at it. He's good inside the sense of like you look at the stuff that he does. So like his song is like his past, like his songs and stuff, and like that stuff. And like you might think that it's not good because it doesn't sound as crisp. It's not mixed like the rest of those folks and stuff. But like the thing about like his like stuff that he ran, it was like completely from him, like from scratch, and like he built it up. So he didn't have partnerships. He wasn't like partnered with like Def Jam, something like that too. It was like this was like his stuff, and like he hired the person to like mix those songs. So like they did not sound like super high quality and stuff, but he owns that the whole thing. So like when people went out and bought it, like he kept the whole $10.
Right.
Great.
All going to him. All going to him. That's a good point, Dan.
Absolutely.
Great
Exactly.
point. It was all off the strength of him. No other backing, no other. This is us. Like you said, that whole 10 go to him, and then he pays out who he needs to pay out.
And like he still gets paid from it now.
Yeah. And he made history. He made history in the working business. Like he got one of the most like greatest deals ever. Like he like owning like owning 70% of his shit. Just getting like I think like a 70-30 or 80-20 deal with Priority Records or whatever it was. But like that's what he did. I was so salute that man.
And another thing too, people forget how much of an entrepreneur this guy is because of the fact that he was once a sports agent. He if people forgot that he was Ricky Williams' sports agent at one point. You know what I mean? He had Ricky Williams signed to a lucrative deal while he was representing him, a whole NFL player. You know what I'm saying? And so it's just amazing the accomplishments this brother has done. You know what I mean? And I'm be honest, I never was a No Limit fan, never really was a Cash Money fan. But one thing anybody have to do is respect this man's hustle. Like his hustle game is bar none. I'm gonna even say it's better than Puffy's, to be honest with you, bro.
I would say that too.
I'm gonna say that is if not close, it's better than Puffy's hustle game.
If not the same, better.
Yeah. Puff got more chips because he like your song said, he got my millions up fucking with them white folks.
Puff had the partnerships.
All that shit.
Yeah. And he had Biggie, one of the biggest artists ever in history. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me not start on Puff because I like Puff. His whole bad boy team, or like the folks that he had like before he became Bad Boy. He found some folks now. He found some talent.
Yeah. Puff was good at finding talent, like even before we started Bad Boy. But we let's not go on this Puffy tangent because we got to keep it moving. But shout out to P, Master P, you inspiration, all of us. He embodies no limit. There's no limit to the hustle, no limit to that bag, no limit to doing what you want to do, and that's for the culture. Let's keep it moving. Right to the homie, Big Tone. Put us up on game. What's up?
This week we going back to Big Tone's Tech Time.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's definitely I'm putting you up on something, brother. And this week, if you are late as to what's going on in the world today, let's just put it out there. iPhone has launched its new set of iPhones, the iPhone 12. You know what I mean? Who would ever thought we got from 1, 5, 7 to 12? And I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still hitting you hard with a 7 plus, but with this joint, man, it's bringing all the ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? It got the different colors to it. It got the Pacific blue, the gold, the silver, the graphite, and one of the hottest things it's got the 5G. You know what I mean? It's been a lot of talk circulating about the 5G. The 5G gonna give you it's gonna block your brain and give you cancer, and then we're gonna turn into zombies and stuff like that. Well, be on the lookout. The 5G and if your ass turns into a zombie, I definitely won't get this phone. But this phone look like it's the truth. You know, it's coming in several different sizes. But I'm gonna be honest with you, these prices is not inexpensive. So if you got a plan with your dealer, your phone dealer, your phone carrier, you know what I'm saying, work something out. If you got an iPhone 7 Plus or iPhone 5, iPhone 6, you ain't really getting no goddamn deal. You know what I mean? It ain't no trade-in you really can do to get that, because what they bring in is 50% faster CPU and GPU than any other smartphone. It's 11.8 billion transistors deep in the game, and it's 5 nanometer chip in the industry. So it's up to 80% faster neural engine. So check that joint out, man. And this is Big Tone putting you up on game with Tony's Tech Time, baby. So get out there, get you that if you can afford it. But if you can't afford it, stick with what you got. Stick with what you got. And I think I'm gonna do that, even though my fucking battery keep dying fast. I'm gonna work this bitch till it fall off. You know what I mean? Paying $9.99 for a new phone ain't where it's at with me. But I just wanted to put that out there. You know what I mean? So that's it. What y'all think about this, fellas?
I got an X, and I think I'm gonna keep it.
Yeah, I just got a 11 because I would have waited for the 12, but I needed a phone right then. My mom needed a new phone too, so I just went and copped this phone.
Hoes are calling, man. The hoes are calling.
I needed
that phone ASAP.
Yo, it was bro. It was old, bro. I had that phone like 5 years. Screen was cracked. It's fucked up. I just needed a new one, bro.
Shorty said, "That's your phone? Huh? You're not putting my number in there."
I'm going to AT&T right now.
Yeah, he left that spot and went to AT&T. Like, hey, slapped his joint on the counter. Like, upgrade me, baby. But I got the 11.
You upgraded that joint. What you get back? What you put on it? Like $50, $20? The phone you had, they took it for $20. Because I checked the website, right? I checked the website. Now, you know how you check your phone to see where you stand up? You know, if you're trying to turn your joint in. Man, they weren't giving my phone shit. I said,
nah, keep that, bro.
I'm going to keep it.
Bro. If we take that, we're going to charge you a little more.
Yeah, right? So I'm like, I got to keep it for nostalgia. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not playing that game with them, bro. You know what I mean? One more thing too. They also said that when you get this phone, you know how you got a case in the phone? Not a case, but a charger. They're not giving your ass no charger no more. You gotta buy your charger individually now. So
really?
Yeah, they're not giving you no charger.
What sense does that make though? Like, you gonna make me buy a charger? I already bought the phone.
You bought the phone, you better find somebody who got a charger.
Is it the same?
Or keep
keyboard, but like you don't get that little block no more because they said that you Because they said that you got a lot of blocks at home already. So
You know you got
That's really what
technology.
it said.
I mean,
It's fucking up the echo system.
Y'all got blocks for days. We already them blocks.
Y'all got
Them
blocks
blocks
for days.
solidified.
y'all can get it. Y'all can get a block at Five Below and shit. Y'all good.
You can take your ass to the gas station and get you a block. You ain't getting that shit from us no more.
You be in the car all the time anyway. You straight?
Right. You don't even need that block.
You better put that shit in the cigarette thing or whatever the fuck you do. Whatever.
This how you know. This how they they making big money. They can tell you what the fuck they gonna give you and what they not gonna give you.
Nah,
And
facts.
people
Ain't
fall in line
nobody
with
saying, ain't nobody batting an eye about it either. Oh, I'll
No,
pay
they
extra.
right.
$30 for my own charge.
I didn't eat that block anyway, Apple. You're right.
You're right, Apple.
You're right, Apple.
Next Apple gonna ask Apple gonna be on some gorilla shit like, yeah, you want this phone? You bought this phone, but you gotta give us some plasma too. Like it's on some other shit.
Or that mug coming out of camera like, hey, it's an extra 75 for that camera.
Yo. Hold on. We put 3 cameras on there. We taking one off, and then if you want the extra one, just send the phone back in, and we'll give it to you 2 months later. What?
Like call us and beg us for that thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Apple.
You're gonna need it.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Apple,
You gotta give a slob sample, like just spit on the screen so we can collect your DNA.
Hey, look, you know what? It might be crazy though. What might be crazy if they decide to give Apple the vaccine, and the only way you can get it if you
You got an iPhone.
Yeah, you get an iPhone.
Don't give them no ideas, man, because they'll. I'm gonna put that past.
Tony only exposed what's gonna happen.
No, I'm not Q. What is it, Daniel? QAnon? I'm not QAnon or whatever. You know what I mean? So
it's some with technology. You're gonna have to give up something to swipe. You gotta put this chip in you.
Malachi, I just hope you don't have to give up no ass, Malachi. I just hope that.
Hey, it's a wrap. I'm gonna starve. You said,
well, we gotta keep it moving.
Let's please move on.
Let's keep moving. Let's check in the comments real fast. See what's happening. Malachi, what you got for me?
We got DJ Touch. She rocking with us as usual. She said, "Good evening, fellas." And, what up, DJ Touch? Then she also said, not she, but Aaron Williams. He said,
"Hey, Will, what up, bro?
What up, Aaron?" He said, "Couldn't walk a mile off your Air Force One."
Yeah, I can get 100,000 John Jean. Hey, Will, talking shit. Yeah, Nick.
He said, he said, Master P put, huh?
Go ahead.
He said, Master P put rappers on chips. That's facts. Yep. He said, Master P should team up with Reese's chocolate and call it masterpieces. I like that. And he said, I'm an Android guy. The hell with a $1 million cell phone and a $2 million cell phone bill.
They cost the same amount over there too.
Yeah,
the Android
trying to get expensive too. They trying to compete with iPhone. And,
them new Galaxies is right there in competition with iPhones. No cap. As far as quality, camera, and all that.
All right,
like bro.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, let's.
The newest Galaxy.
Let's not go crazy.
Any other comments?
You got one. You trying to promote it?
Any other comments?
We got Von Wink. He in the chat. He said, "Mask off Eden's dad, Malachi." What does that mean? Mask off.
Cut that shit out, man. It's too early with it.
Anyways, he said, "Why'd you even bring up the iPhone 12 up?" Why not?
Because that's our show. What do you?
We bring what the fuck we want to bring up, on.
Why did you even talk about it? Like, hey, that's Von Wink got a 10. Von Wink got that iPhone 10. He don't want to upgrade. That's what it is. Like,
no, he got that iPhone 3. That's what he got.
No, I sold my old iPhone to Von Wink. That's what it was.
Yo, we got some more stuff in the chat over on Planet Ant. And we got Tony Augusti rocking with us. He says, I'm rocking with the 11 Pro. I'll wait on this. You know what I'm saying? And we got Big Graham Les in the building too. He says, Apple want that plasma, Apple plasma. So that's what we got over there so far. Let's get it popping.
We got one more. Tom Schultz, he rocking with us super hard.
Tom Schultz
in our Facebook chat. He said,
go ahead.
He said Big T is always dropping some nuggets of gold on us every episode. He said Craig Mack was one of my favorite finds of Puff Daddy of all time. Rest in heaven, Craig.
Oh,
Mack.
Yeah, that's what's up. Who got the flavor?
He just bumped up to the iPhone SE 2020. It's a nice phone with that A9 chip. It's an A9.
Okay. I need.
He said he paid $700 for a 256 gigabyte. That's not bad, actually, right?
All that shit is crazy, bro.
Tom Schultz got me.
You played it off your plan, Tom, or you just cashed that boy out? Let us know in the comments, my man.
He cashing out.
Tom Schultz got me on some old school shit with that Craig Mack. Like,
he foolery. He cashing out.
Get us off track again. You about to get us real off track.
Yeah, I'm about to get mad. You know when I get mad.
I had some hands inside there too. Yeah, a lot of hands.
Yeah, but let's keep it. Let's move along to our group discussion for this episode, man.
Hey, he said he cashed out. Okay, Tom.
Whoa.
That's what's up, Tom.
Yeah. But this episode, we're gonna talk about the topic of Columbus Day and turning it into Indigenous People's Day, and because this past Monday was Columbus Day, and pretty much like we all know the story of Columbus Day, like cause they celebrate that Christopher Columbus discovered America. But he fucking didn't. He ain't discovered shit. It's pretty. The real name of it should be Indigenous People Day. If you were a real motherfucker like myself, I'll call it Colonization Day. Pretty much, I would call it. If you're talking about Columbus, but a lot of states they're really trying to they're acknowledging Columbus Day as Indigenous People Day. I don't know why I'm like fucking this word up, but
it's indigenous people.
I said indigenous.
I'm not saying it.
All right, well,
let
me say this before we keep butchering this up. First and foremost, Columbus, you're right. He did not discover anything. In fact, he didn't even say he discovered anything. The way this came about was through the Italians. The Italian Americans discovered Christopher Columbus Day. They owned it. They set it out there for everybody, and they say, "Hey, look, this is something that we can relate to." And before then, when the Italians was here, they was treated as scum of the earth. You know what I mean? They was a minority, and they figured because Christopher Columbus, he was Catholic, he can it could be somebody they can follow. So they petitioned to have Christopher Columbus Day, and they got that through. I don't know why this never got looked at as something that was not true as far as him discovering anything, but on the flip side, it pays homage to the Italian culture. So when you talk about what he discovered, he didn't really discover shit. And everyone's been cool with that notion that, okay, cool, Columbus Day. It's a holiday. You know what I mean? So I'm glad that they changed it to Indigenous Day instead of, well, they haven't changed it, but they keep it as Indigenous Day / Columbus Day.
Oh, / okay. Good old handy dandy /
Yeah.
Good old handy dandy in addition to.
Formerly known as the holiday formerly known as Columbus Day.
Yeah, it's like a certain number of states that recognize it as Indigenous Day, and there's certain states that haven't progressed to say, well, we should change it to something different. So they still rocking it as Columbus Day.
So basically, Tom, what you saying is the Italian was like, hey, my man over there discovered that land. He was like, who, me? Yeah, I did.
This was, he had nothing to do with it. He was already dead. What happened was because he was already dead. What happened was they figured Christopher Columbus he sailed over here, which by chance he sailed over here with Moors. Moors are black explorers. So when he came over here with them, you know what I'm saying? You know, he had this arrangement. You know what I mean? So when the Italians came, they clung to that name to say, hey, look, you know, this guy is a great guy and he's Catholic, so we're going to get behind this and we're going to make this our own thing.
Yeah, so like that's fine. It sounds in some sense to like celebrate like where you come from and stuff. But so just do that then. You don't need to talk about this guy.
Yeah, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. They talk about this guy because he's in the liking of them. You know what I'm saying? Let's call a spade a spade. No one's ever talking about the Moors who discovered this land before Christopher Columbus. And when you talk native, you always think of Native Americans as Indians. You know what I'm saying? And that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about what has Africans done, you know, it gets murky in the conversation about, well, who was native? Africans have traveled all throughout the continent because, to be honest, we was the first ones on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Everyone started off as black, and they just migrated to different areas. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you talk about the way to do everything and going from continent to continent, you have to take into the fact that, hey, look, who gave Christopher Columbus a map? You know what I'm saying? How did he know about the Americas? You know what I'm saying? How did he know about the Caribbeans? You know what I'm saying? And it was one point his dumb ass thought he was over in Asia. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think that's where originally he was trying to go. He was trying to go Indian Asia or somewhere over there. And his stupid ass landed over in the Caribbean. And then he starts seeing people who look dark like us. You know what I'm saying? And he started trying, oh shit.
Right. Hey, you see them people?
Yeah, so that's the history about that, man. Like it turns into a conversation of what are we actually doing when we praise people who didn't do shit?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
we're looking at foundational Black Americans who are the foundation of America, and yet we are at the fucking bottom of trying to get anything for us. And let's talk about it. Let's talk about Ice Cube and what he doing. And you know what I mean? With this election coming up, man, he positioning himself so we can talk about reparations. And then these motherfuckers talking about, oh, now you talking with Trump. No, he's trying to do what, Jake? What is he trying to do?
He's trying to trying to get a job done. He's trying to fucking do what people haven't done. Get our motherfucking money. Get our you know what I'm saying? Get our reparations. Get us some fucking get the Black community what they want, what they need. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much. But
we'll talk about that later.
But yeah. But another question we want to bring up is like this like you know what I'm saying, like the Columbus Day, like what like we need to change change all the fucking holidays, like these false holidays, you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about like back in the summer when our episodes back in the summer, like Juneteenth, like you know what I'm saying, like 4th of July isn't really Independence Day, like because you know what I'm saying, y'all like we own slaves, like yeah, America was independent from Britain, but it's like like that's y'all left Britain, like y'all left Britain and whatever, that's on y'all, like but you still had slaves. Black people weren't free in this country, so it's some bullshit. Independence Day is like it's just the holiday ain't nothing but a contradiction pretty much. So like should we just celebrate 4th of July a month earlier, and not a month, maybe a few weeks earlier on Juneteenth? You know what I'm saying? Like that, maybe that should be the new 4th of July. Not even 4th, Juneteenth should. No, but that's the like, and just other and it's a question of like we push and sell this history that's not even that's not true. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, learn the real story instead of his story. You know what I'm saying? Tone, you have something to say, so go ahead, go.
Yeah, I was just going to say, man. At the end of the day, you know, it goes back to what you just said, and I was going to touch on his story. This is his story. Every time a war is won, they narrate the story according to how they dissect it. You know, and that goes with the books we read. That goes with everything. You're going to always look at yourself in the limelight. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this: if Tony won the war around here, everything would be King Tony. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we got to look at it from that perspective. Like we really are functional prisoners in a situation that we cannot control. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just look at this as in what does it look like tearing down the narrative of tearing down monuments? So when you tear down these monuments, you know, what we do then, put up African American statues in which they really don't want to see. You know, I don't know. Young boy.
Yeah, I'm really wanted to touch on like what you were saying about his story. So the thing is, like, in the grand scheme of things, what has happened from biblical stuff, religious stuff, normal history, all these different entities, they take the power away from what actually happened, which is usually Black people pioneering things, creating things, being the savior. Like Jesus, they changed Jesus, complexion. Anything to do to take the power away from us, they did that, and they switched it and they changed the story around. But you believe it though, you say, okay, well, that makes sense. Okay, well, these people came over here, that makes sense. You don't really look too much deep into it. And they the fact that they did that is like, it shows the power that we have. Like they were that intimidated to say, okay, we can't even have people knowing that they started this. Let's just tell them that we did it. Okay, we can't have them knowing they have a Black man that's their savior. Let's just tell them it's one of us. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything they can get their hands on and twist, even inventions. A lot of the Black people really have invented these things, but they give a white man the credit for it. And that's stapled in history as, boom, this white person did, or this European did it, which is, it's crazy. It's only his story. It's not our story.
Yeah. Plus on that point, it's just constantly, you can go back inside the page and just see like a lot of the science achievements, like of just like math and like things like that, where they come from all sorts of spots. But I mean, like the way you're kind of taught is this Western perspective, which is just constantly just trying to tell you that. What I have liked this year when it's out those months of the protests too. It was the fact that we began to fight. Well, you began to see like a larger group of folks looking at it and like not just like not just trying to fight the laws that's there, but starting to fight those things too, starting to fight the things that you see. You saw a lot of like folks that are starting to tear down those statues and things. So a lot of eyes, did begin to see that too.
Right.
I wanted to make this point about what Malachi said. I want to follow up on what he said. Also, they create these lies, but they drill it in us to believe that it's true. So when you go to school, you take tests on the lie all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't succeed in a structure that's set to force you to believe a lie. You know what I mean? So if you do not believe this lie, you fail and you will not be successful. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to touch on these ideologies and these principles that they have. You get forced to believe these things, whether or not you thinking in the back of your head something about this shit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? So, history has shown you. You look at statues, the Aztec statues. You look at statues down in other places and certain things. It's a place in South Carolina. It's shaped like the pyramids in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? It's a place down in the South America where it's like the faces of these statues. They got flat noses. Ain't no goddamn white folks with no flat noses. Ain't no Mexicans with no damn flat noses. Them Africans. You know what I'm saying? So when you start looking at what history shows you that it's lies that's right in front of your face that's not going to uncover it. I'll tell you a good book that I read. It's I forgot the author, but it's called Lies My Teacher Never Told Me. And you'll find out, and that kind of opened my eyes to start looking at the bullshit these motherfuckers do. And they talk about everything in this book, and you'll find out that you've been lied to about a lot of shit that's relevant to history.
Wow. Tell you one more time, the name of that book, Tone?
Lies My Teacher Told Me.
Lies My Teacher Told Me. For sure. Check that book out. I'm gonna check that out as well. Yeah, like there's a lot of we pretty much been lied to.
Yeah.
Like all the time. Like we lied to like in history and everything, in every aspect in just American, we're lied to, from the history, from the propaganda, the shit they sell, everything. It's just there's nothing but lies.
Yeah, that goes from the media. You know what I'm saying? They show you what they want us to see. That goes from the history books, bro. That goes from, it amazes me. And I think we touched on this before, how they only talk about certain passive Africans in history, African Americans in history. They talk about Martin Luther King. They talk about Frederick Douglass. They talk about
George
Washington Carver. Rosa Parks, she wouldn't get up. She got her ass whooped. And then they did a nonviolent protest. And they just started talking about this dude that died this year. I ain't know shit about this dude. I got my ass beat in Selma. What's his name? John Lewis.
John Lewis, yeah.
That's not disrespect, John Lewis.
He a nonviolent person too, in which they speak of, and in which they teach passive aggressiveness in the form of Black Americans.
Oh my God.
So that's something that needs to be talked about too. You know what I'm saying? So
man,
I'm getting my ass whooped.
Bro, that's funny as hell, because passive aggressive, because nothing, I think passive aggressive is like the whitest thing ever. It's crazy.
Yeah, but we got taught the only way that we can get anything done is through nonviolence and peace. And we've been at the forefront of being peaceful and dealing with white supremacy since we've arrived here, and it has gotten us nowhere. And I'm not advocating violence, but I want
like what else are you talking? So last week or the week before, you were just saying how you want Trump to fight the war there. So unless you want to go to the front lines and fight, I don't know why you try to.
I'm talking about Black people. I'm not advocating for Black people to take beat up people. I'm not advocating for that. What I'm advocating for is you give people the same fucking energy that they give you. In history, we've always been, I have to say, rebellious when it comes to.
So what do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Right.
What I would prefer to do is get on my own fucking land and build shit for our own people, instead of constantly begging motherfuckers to give us shit. Because that's what it is. We begging motherfuckers to treat us like we're not human, like we're subhuman. We're not subhumans. No matter how comfortable you live in your setting, it's still racism today. It's still white supremacy today. The shit that we discuss has not changed in 400 years, and plus 400 years. So yeah, that's what I prefer. If we cannot do it together, we've been trying. You don't want to do that. Fuck it. We the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? And
so you say you with DeMarcus Garvey, you with to go back to our land.
Find a fucking land, go back to motherland, go somewhere else and try to do it somewhere different. You know what I mean? But the difference with that is we stuck in the conundrum because as African Americans, we can't go no motherfucking where because to be honest, we built this motherfucker. So give me a man. Give me, you could take half the fucking states and do what you want. Give us, you know what I'm saying? Give us
you saying split this boy up, divvy off the land and
give me 40 the land and give us us.
Okay.
You know what
give
I mean?
us all give us our little section so we can do what we do. Y'all do that fuck shit over there.
Exactly.
Do that fuck shit over there. That's
hey, could you imagine all 13% of us in 2 states?
Them be the mightiest 2 states ever. Look how little Haiti was. You know what I'm saying? Look how little Haiti was, and he got the motherfuckers the fuck out of there. You know what I mean? Even though they paid a price, you know what I mean, and they didn't get no fucking support after the fact, they still got the motherfuckers the fuck out of there. You know what I mean?
Whatever states we get, I hope they warm. But anyway,
no, thanks.
Let's but yeah, we gotta keep it moving. That was our group discussion. We don't hit the comments again. But one more. Okay, Tom. One more.
Go ahead.
All right, cool.
I'll save Daniel another time.
Shit. Anyway,
me. You need to save yourself, man.
All right. Never mind. All right, fuck all that. Let's hit the comments. Malachi, what you got in the comments, bro?
Yeah, we got Von Wink. He actually so he said Malachi doesn't even know the name of the character he plays in Stray. This is true. So I played Eden's dad in this short film called Stray, wrote and directed by Paige B. Austin. And he saw the film. So when he said Eden's dad, it didn't click to me. No flex, but I just played a lot of characters. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head. You know, I gotta sometimes think about it.
Don't try to
Wait. So Wink watched your film?
Yeah, he watched the film I was in. That's great.
Let's not pass across that, man. That's wow.
That's pretty dope. Right. Don't try to come at my young boy either. He got a right to get some shit.
Yeah, Von Wink, we appreciate your support, but you be on some whole shit. But we still appreciate your support.
Fuck that.
You still my guy, man. My God. Von Wink, I want to know, did you see it in Box Fest? I know it was playing in Box Fest.
All right, Box Fest, yeah.
Then Aria Moody, she rocking with us. He also said, I like it. He said Von Wink said history is written by the winners. That is good. That's true.
Exactly what I said.
The person that stays. I mean, if you look at sports, you know, the person that wins is the only person that they remember. You know. And then Aria Moody, she rocking with it. She said, "Huh."
I said The Last Dance, the Jordan documentary, but keep going.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, keep going on that. Aria Moody, she said, "Hey, fellas." Then she said, "Lies my teacher told." That book you mentioned. She said James Wolin, Wolin. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, got it.
Von Wink also said the term passive resistance. The term is passive resistance. I like that. That's true. That's kind of what we do. We just don't really push back.
That's not what happened there, and the fact that y'all constantly pushing that is just kind of like that's the lie that they told us about what happened inside the 60s, inside the whole civil rights movement there. Like that's not true.
What are you talking about?
What's not true?
Yeah, the whole civil rights wasn't a passive thing inside there. It was like they sat down and like strategically planned out how they were going to move and attack, like them being like on the streets inside suits, being like hosed down to be on TV was the whole plan, like the entire time. Like it was they took time, they actually thought about it instead of just sitting down just saying we need to shoot people. So no. I agree with you, brother. Shit. But what my thing is,
there'll never be a day I plan out to get my ass whooped on TV. You will always see me with a gun in my hand shooting the motherfuckers. That goes for no. I totally get that, and I still say that's some fuck shit. I do not agree with the way Martin Luther King did his thing. I just don't. I don't. No.
Yeah.
No. By any fucking means necessary. And that's the way it is. And you can't dispute which one died because their asses both died. The same fucking way. Assassinated.
So it's like, what can you do? Does it work either way?
One was
I feel better with the latter, though. You know what I mean? Eye for an eye. I feel better with the latter. What you laughing at, though?
You said I would never play today to get my ass on TV.
I'm gonna read a comment real fast.
Yeah, both of those are still just the perception of what they did now. Like trying to they tried to whitewash both of King and X like that. So like those are like just if you like read their books, like you would know their entire philosophy on stuff, which is not what is told in the media.
Okay.
Yeah, but pretty much like the what Dan said, like the theme of this, the media lies, America lies, all that shit. Like it's all lies. The history, all this shit. It's fucked up. I point it this way, but it's
and it's the stuff that you don't think are lies are the lies there. So it's like
right.
So like you're just constantly falling into the same like the same traps that they laid out there that you think it is the right way, but they're not. Like those are false doors.
So yeah, I got one more comment before we move on. Homie A Will, what up though? He got a comment. He said call it Indigenous Planets Day or Ferris Bueller's Day Off. That's what. So yeah, that's referring to Columbus Day. Or
I got Tom Schultz. Tom Schultz.
Go ahead.
He said, "I like Jacob's take of it being colonization day."
That was the best one.
Mm-hmm.
He also go ahead. I'm sorry.
He also he said alternative reality, the first thing colonizers sell you on.
That's totally true.
The Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee is another nonviolent group I learned during my spring 2019 rep piece down in Mississippi. Man, that takes me back. That was when I met Malachi. What up, Tom?
In Mississippi?
Nah, the piece was Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Down in Mississippi.
Doing in Mississippi. Like that was a wild connection. Like y'all met it in Mississippi.
I don't think I've ever been to Mississippi.
I got a couple comments over here. I got Tony. He says Tony Augusti. He says Craig Mack was the first Bad Boy release. You know what I'm saying? Right. I got Sadie Quagalado. I'm sorry if I'm butchering your last name. I apologize. She says history is told by the winners and the people who live the longest.
Ooh, that's
the person that survives that can talk about it. Yeah, just like on The Last Dance, where like Krause is dead, and they made that dude a demon.
Yeah, man. History is told by the winners, and it's a very biased ass history that they fucking tell. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we gotta keep it moving. We're gonna hit the comments again later on in the show. But let's go right to the next part of our show, which is the quick hits. First quick hit we're gonna talk about is
talk about Brian.
Brian. Let's talk about Brian. Fuck
okay.
It. Brian. Yeah, Brian won his 4th NBA championship with the Lakers, number 4. And we might have to start looking at this LeBron Jordan debate differently. Malachi, you got a lot to say about this, so go ahead, fam.
Well, Yes, I welcome all the new LeBron fans that finally became believers after 17 years that he won and winning this championship in his 17th year. I welcome you fans. To the ones that are kind of teetering, they're like, well, that is kind of impressive, but Jordan's still the GOAT. And for you, we'll see you next year when he wins another championship. You guys will be welcome. And to all you old school, just straight up haters, y'all probably will never change, and I ain't gonna be worried about y'all. But this man continues to push the envelope. He's doing this. That dunk right there is a man that is 35 years old. That is physically should be impossible. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's ridiculous what he's doing. He's breaking all these records continuously, and get this man his I mean, everybody he's getting his respect, but he deserves a little bit more because honestly, he's the best player that the world has ever seen. Jordan is the GOAT because he's 6-0, but come on now. He's been to the finals more than Jordan has. You know, yes, he lost because every loss that LeBron has, except for the two in Miami, those are the only two losses I've counted against him in the finals. All those other losses, there was an asterisk. Kevin Love, Kyrie hurt. Nobody in Cleveland the first time. Nobody in Cleveland the last time. It's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? Then he battled Golden State for 4 years. That was ridiculous because they were the best team assembled. Better than Jordan's Bulls.
Listen, all these excuses.
Stacked ass team. A stacked ass fucking team.
They were better than Bulls. Why?
Yeah.
It's not.
Go ahead, Dan. Go ahead, Dan. You
all I hear is excuses. Yeah.
Like I said,
players choked against the Mavs.
I'll give you the two. No, you can't count the one against the Spurs in Cleveland though. He had nobody. But I'm saying the one against Mavericks and the one against San Antonio, both in Miami, those are the only two I counted against him. Other than that, they either had no business being there, or Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. So you can't count that.
Yeah. So I still hate the LeBron that was inside the Heat. Like the Heat Bron, I still hate him. I just watched a whole clip show of like each of his years, and like those Heat years, I still can't stand that Bron. But the second Cavs Bron, that man got my respect there. Like that. I mean, what was it? Game 1 is at 2018, where
50 points.
Yeah.
50, a 50-pointer, like, and they lost because of JR.
Yeah,
but they lost because of they lost.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna make this quick because it's a quick hit. I'm just going to say I really loved Darth Vader LeBron in the Heat. I thought he was excellent as a villain. He needed to be a villain because everybody up until that point loved LeBron. He couldn't do nothing wrong. But once he left Cleveland, he became Darth Vader LeBron, and I loved it. You know what I'm saying? And also, I want to point out the fact that the comparison needs to stop. He never can be like Jordan. He's always been at best Magic Johnson in comparison.
Wow.
He put other people in positions to be a great attribute to the team. He's always been a pass first guy. That's why I always liked him. You know what I'm saying? And he remind me of myself a lot. I'm just gonna put that shit out there right there. Boom.
But that's the thing. Like, he has Magic's skills is in addition to his game. Like, he's a scorer and passer. You know what I'm saying? Magic wasn't bullying people to the rim like LeBron can. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But yeah, congratulations to LeBron and the Lakers. You know what I'm saying?
4-time champion, 4-time Finals MVP, 4-time regulars MVP.
Yup, and this is the Lakers like
17.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with umpteen championship. Yeah. But like, but yeah, let's keep it moving to our next quick hit. Next quick hit: Officers Halloween cemetery display in Jefferson County being called awful and disrespectful. And yeah, it's fucked up. I'm gonna shoot this down the tone. Thoughts about this, bro?
I instantly get pissed seeing this, but first of all, it's a police officer doing it, and then you have little crosses or whatever, like dead crosses, or whatever, with names of dead bodies that has, it means something. You know what I mean? And that's really fucked up. You know what I mean? But it goes back to we living in a world of white supremacy, man. This is the bullshit that gets done all the fucking time, bro. This is what this is.
Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Dan, thoughts?
This just kind of goes back to the fact that the entire police system is fucked up, and we got to destroy the entire thing, the full police system, because it's corrupt. Again, all cops are bad. This is the type of stuff that they do.
Well, I disagree with that one.
You say 100% of cops
You
are
just
bad?
say you wanted to fight with the guy.
I don't think all
Man,
cops are bad.
You say 100% cops bad? 100% or the system?
If they're inside the system and they have to live within the system while they're inside the system, they are bad. Yes.
Okay.
I feel like, some.
You don't like the whole system, Toe. I don't
The
know.
whole system is fucking bad. If you are, it maybe because I went to school for criminal justice, and my whole thing is every cop is not a bad cop, but right. I will say this: there are white supremacists posing as fucking cops instead of being regular police officers. You know what I'm saying? There's
most of the cops are white supremacists posing as cops, and the fact that nobody takes them down, and the fact that they stood there, and the fact that it has grown throughout the years is the fact that the entire system has to go.
I agree with the whole system.
Go ahead, Malachi. Give your thoughts on this real fast.
I agree with the whole system having to go, but I don't think 100% of every cop that just signed to be a cop is bad. I think some are oblivious to that, because you got black cops. They ain't white supremacists. You know what I'm saying?
But if they're there and they watch it and they can't do nothing about it, that is them compromising themselves for the sake of the badge.
Okay, so then if they don't leave, they basically one of them is basically what you're saying.
You saying
if they don't fight it, if they sit there and let it occur, then yeah.
I want to bring up something. I agree with Dan. I kind of agree with Daniel. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Tales from the Hood. If y'all ain't seen that movie, and one of the it's kind of like a riff, like copying off of Tales from the Crypt, but scary hood stories. And the first story was about this politician that got killed by cops. Like this black politician got killed by cops. And corrupt cops killed him, white cops, and a black cop stood there and didn't do anything and watched as the cops like framed the politician for like being a drug addict or whatever, and kind of like throwing dirt on his name and kind of tarnishing his legacy after his death and everything. And the politician came back, killed all those cops. And he went to the black cop that saw and didn't say anything, and he said, like, why didn't you have my back, my brother? Like, why didn't you speak on it? Because the black cop who saw the shit, he went into a depression and all this shit, and it's like, motherfucker, you should speak up. Like, you should do this shit. So that kind of goes into what Dan was saying, like, you just sitting back and letting the shit happen and shit like that. You know? Wait, Tom. What you about to say, Tom? Go ahead, Tom.
You just used a fucking movie?
Hell yeah! I just watched the shit. I just watched it. Huh?
That's bullshit. Everyone's
bullshit. It's real. Ain't no bullshit. Ain't no bullshit. You cops need to speak up, or some politicians from the dead will come back and haunt your bitch ass.
But let's try this, because first of all, there's one cop discovering something going down, and they try to say something. They either gonna get fired
or blackballed
or get blackballed. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why you got to. Yeah.
Look at.
And to stop that, they compromised themselves.
Look at the
wait. I mean, and that is, you want to talk about passive? That is passive. Being a cop and passively trying to let that occur. So you trying to talk about that? All right, yeah. You just want to sit there and let shit occur. I mean, that's happening the entire time. And if you're a cop and you let that shit go, Yeah, man, you got to be like you need to take that too. You need to take it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
I mean, there's a talk in that talk, and there's really trying to do stuff about it.
Let's hit our next quick hit though. Number 3 on our list. Amy Cooper. Y'all know who Amy Cooper is or remember? It's a white woman. It's a white woman who called cops on a black man who was bird watching in a New York park. And she's an OG Karen, just like playing up her white privilege, being that white woman damsel in distress and shit, and like talking about there's a black man harassing me. But she's getting charged for that in a run-in for that 911 call. So yeah, she's getting charged, and yeah, she should be. But like let's go. Well, Tom, you got your hand up. Go ahead, fam.
Yeah, she getting charged because not only did she call them and said that this guy is harassing her, the second call she made, she was saying that this guy is putting hands on her. So those are the reasons why she's getting charged. So we backtracked on this so we could cover that, and as she should. She should get everything that she possibly can. You know what I mean? And that's where I'm at with her, bro.
No cap. Dan?
Again, she could make that call, and she made 2 calls. The one saying that she had been hurt by that black man. She was confident inside those calls because she knew that she could rely on the corrupt police system to come in and take care of them for her.
Okay, all right. Well, when we get off this, I want somebody to remember a gentleman named Christopher Donor, who was actually a cop who fought against.
Yeah, and he lost his job.
He lost his job and he went on a killing spree and wrote a manifesto about it. You know what I mean? So just a name to look up. Talking about every cop is bad. He was a good cop.
He was not a cop. At the end of that,
what you say?
Not a cop. He was not a cop. He stopped being a cop. Yeah. He decided to kill the cops.
Yeah, Malachi, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, this is what should happen. Good job.
Yep. All right, let's move to our next quick hit. Ice Cube. If you've been following us, some episodes ago, we talked about Ice Cube's contract with Black America. It was pretty much Ice Cube wrote up a contract with all these things that Black America needs, improving our education system in Black communities, improving like the workforce in Black community, financial things in Black community, Blacks in entertainment industry, just every aspect of this Black Americans in America. He wrote up a contract, and then it was a great contract, and he reached out to the Trump administration, and he reached out to Democrats. Trump hit him back about it, and he's working with them, and he's receiving a big backlash about it. I honestly think it's fucking stupid, but a lot of people think differently. But let's see what. But yeah, anyway, I don't know what the fuck I'm saying now. But Malachi, you got some, bro?
Yeah. This is what happens in the Black community when information is not the Black community, period. Information can be twisted. You see something, somebody perceive it one way, then they tell the whole world, and then the world picks that up. We have to talk to these people in order to get stuff done, because those are the people that's in power. So if you see me talking to them, oh well, he's messing with him. Like, no, I'm talking to him so we can get some stuff done for us. That's the only way to get the stuff done is to do it through them. I attend Great Faith Ministries, and the same thing happened to us a few years ago. The first time before Trump was elected president, my pastor, what happened was we reached out to both candidates to get interview on my pastor's network, Impact Network, and Trump's administration, they responded. Hillary's didn't. So when we had Trump, that's what it looked like. It's like, oh, we're endorsing, but it's no, we trying to see, what do you plan to do for us? You know what I'm saying? That was the whole point of it. But it's perceived that way when the other person doesn't respond. It's like, okay, I only saw you talking to them, so that must be the fact. And we got to just dig a little deeper, do a little more research, because we got to talk to them in order to get some stuff done.
Exactly. And just to clarify, when I say that it was dumb, I think it's dumb that Ice Cube is receiving a backlash for this. Because Cube is doing something that like a lot of these black leaders and shit haven't done. Like he rolled up, like he brought this shit like I mean, I don't want to say no one has done, but but this is the first time I've seen someone like write up a contract and bring it to the president or the person in power and be like, we want these things, we demand these things in our communities. And you know what I'm saying? And I think it's great. And I think you got to go to a person in power, even if you don't like them. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get shit. That's how you get shit done. Like this shouldn't be a democratic issue. It's a bipartisan issue. Like it shouldn't just be like, oh, we Democrats gonna do this. No, Republicans need to get on this shit too. Everybody need to get on this shit. Everybody need to like help their citizens, the black community. Like what the fuck? Dan, thoughts, fam, my brother.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the main point there. Like you do need to talk to both sides, but as far as you trying to believe what Trump tells you, like we have 4 years of the stuff that we seen him do. Plus, they laid out this. So like Trump read the contract and he laid out like this thing called a platinum plan, and like he laid out the points for it. Like most of it, I mean, the whole thing was just his main politic like platform with just like the word black spread around just a bit more. So it's the same stuff that he has done, the same stuff he has talked about already. So there's nothing new there. You should not really fall for that trap. So like don't think that Trump is trying to help you out from that sense. But as far as Q, I mean, yeah, you do got to talk to both sides and try to push that.
Tone.
See, my whole thing about this is I really do rock with what Cube is saying on several different fronts, because if you look at in the past, when it comes to African Americans and voting, we always get this ideology that there's a good team and it's a bad team. And we always get pushed in the direction of Democrats. You know, we have these several campaigns, rock the vote, vote or die, or your vote counts on it. Strippers on the poll telling you to vote. They do all this nigga shit every 4 years to get our vote and our attention. And you know what I mean? And what we've been doing, we've been falling for the shit. So with that being said, what I love about what Cube is doing, he's proposing that proposal that we spoke about several weeks ago, and we went over it in its entirety about how those points work for us. So everything that we all know, at the end of the day, it'd be two things. It'd be if a Democrat or Republican talking about minorities, they bunched us in there with LGBTQ, they bunch us with Mexicans and Arabs and all other things and call it minority. But this plan, it speaks specifically for what you're going to do for black people. So he's going to Republicans, he's going to Democrats. Now, what happens with that? Republicans put something on the table. Democrats said, we'll talk about that shit after we get your vote. That's not how you do politics. You know what I'm saying? You don't do that to the Chinese. You don't do that to the Jews. You don't do that to nobody. But why the fuck is always prevalent that you do that to us? We have to beg for shit. And it's like you holding the vote like this. You dangling it over us. That's not cool. And that's not what I'm about. So that's my piece. I love what Q's doing, bro.
I love what he's doing too. So
yeah.
Yeah, like he's taking initiative. That's what the fuck he's doing, and he knows that either side, like neither president, like no president, Republican or Democrat, has really done anything for us at all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. So he's doing what we need to do, which is take initiative, like realize our power, and really, like, you know what I'm saying, and utilize our power. Like work for our fucking votes. What the fuck you gonna do for us? What the fuck you gonna do? You need to do shit. Man, regardless if we vote for you or not, you need to do shit for us because we're your fucking citizens. You know what I'm saying?
I find it foul that people like T.I., and people like T.I., people like what's his name, P. Diddy, they jump on this bandwagon of doing shit when they hear Ice Cube is making this point to get this done. You should have been fucking doing it. Y'all should have been getting your money together and doing this. You know what I mean? But they only pushing in a certain level. They pushing in Democratic. No, let's not do that. Let's fucking do that. Let's see if because we gotta look at it. If any one of them win, if Trump wins, we gotta figure out a way to get what we can from him. You know what I'm saying? So that's
so now you want to work well within the system to get things done.
Not necessarily, because you already know my stance on voting anyway. But I like what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? If this is something that I can get my goddamn reparations, Daniel, I'm gonna get my motherfucking reparations, as Jake said last episode. So give me my reparations. I want to go the fuck away from this shit. Split this land apart and give me my shit, and I'll make my own land. That's my viewpoint.
Do that fuck shit over there. Let us do us. Let us thrive and do us. But it's gonna be a lot more. It's gonna be a lot of work to do to even get to that point, because they're gonna find some they're gonna find some way to like fuck it up, because you already seen what they did in the past with different black communities trying to be wealthy and shit, build wealth, and they come and like burn their community down and all that shit. We seen this shit in the past. So like I don't know, man. Like it's just like I don't know. It's just up in the air at this point. But what Cuba is doing, like I ain't seen no, like I personally haven't seen. Not saying no one has ever done it, but I ain't seen no black leader go to the powers that be and demand something like this that we need. That we're like we all looking for that savior, that savior and that leader, and it's like we all can be leaders. We all can be our own saviors. We can all put our heads together ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we can do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like Cube is a kind of guy that he goes get shit done. You know what I'm saying? Master P is a person that goes get shit done. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we need to do. We need to take initiative on our own. We can't keep relying on these presidents and these leaders or whatever to do shit for us, because they just want the vote. Oh, shit.
Yeah, and that's what all I want too, because I might run for something myself, or I might run because my nose is running. Woo!
Hey, conspiracy brother.
Oh, what's up, fellas? How y'all doing? Y'all miss me? I missed y'all. Y'all like
damn missed you.
Damn missed me. Y'all missed me too. I know y'all did. I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so happy today because Wakanda is forever, even if you forget that. Anyways, over this past weekend, we had a champion crown. We did, and it was the Los Angeles Lakers, and I was there. I was in LA and in the bubble at the same time because I can do that. Woo!
You're two people?
So what you need to know is this discussion going on about who's the GOAT of basketball when Michael Jordan and LeBron got that game for me.
Okay.
See, Larry Naismith thought he invented the basketball game, but I'm the one that invented it because I whispered to him in a dream on how to create the game, because I knew he was the only one with the certain abilities to carry out the plan that I knew was installed in me. I was just the carrier. I was the messenger of the idea. And
so,
this whole
you're
thing.
A GOAT too.
There you go. I'm a GOAT because I'm getting over all this. That's what makes me the GOAT. I get over all this. That's the thing you need to do, is fight adversity in your life. That's what makes me the GOAT, because I'm the only GOAT because I'm getting over all of this. And y'all tried to stop me. The government tried to stop me because I celebrated a parade on 6 Mile at McNichols after LeBron won his championship, because I knew it was a championship for me because I trained his trainer on how to train.
Conspiracy brother, you're not making sense at all this week.
Yeah,
Wow.
and you was doing, and you did a couple Ric Flair woos. That I know.
I'm wondering if he took some mushrooms this round.
See, I gave the nature boy his name because I'm the natural nature boy.
No, talk about your mental health, conspiracy brother. Like, what's going on with you right now, man?
See, I actually been working on myself. If y'all can't tell,
there we go.
If you see me taking breaks in between each thing that I say, that's me working on myself. It's going kind of good and it's going kind of bad, but I'm sticking to the plan because I'm a GOAT. Getting over all this, that's me. Because
it sounds kind of good. It sounds like he's been seeing somebody about.
He said it's going kind of good. It's going kind of bad. Sound like it's going kind of bad, and it's going kind of bad actually. So I don't know about
touching on his mental health issues.
I don't know about that shit. Yeah, conspiracy brother always dropping in and saying shit that don't make sense, but whatever, man. Let's go to our hit the comments again real fast. Let's hit the comments. See what's good. Tone, we got, fam.
I got Sadie. She said truth. I don't know what she meant by that, but she said truth.
Something we said is the truth.
Yeah,
most of what we said is the truth. Thank you, Sadie.
Mm-hmm.
I got Tom said a while back. Oh no, you said that. I don't got nothing.
I got James Vapes. He's in our chat. He said, "Yeah, dead ass." LOL. Say word. For sure. I don't know exactly what you was talking about, but
all right. Thank you, James.
Hey, we gotta shout these people out, Dan. Relax.
He is new. Dan, all right.
Yes, he's a newcomer. What up, James Vapes?
But most of the time, we don't need to talk about the dead ass comment. But shout out to James Vapes.
Hey, next time he do that, he don't get shouted out. But with your one time, no matter what you say, you get shouted out. You get one time.
Okay.
After that, it's got to be some record.
I got Tom. Tom did say, Tom Schultz. He said, "Dang, I'm the worst Italian. Then I didn't know Columbus Day was meant to tip the hat to Italians."
Did you not watch The Sopranos? That's all they talked. That's what they talked about inside the whole. Yeah.
So we got
they talked about it.
Von Wink said he did see the film off Box Fest, the film that I was in. Then we got a comment, Mick Jambolingo saying some funny stuff that I don't want to say, but just thanks for rocking with us anyway.
Oh my god!
All right, let's wrap this up, y'all.
Yeah. Go ahead, Dan.
No, we got one. We do got one more newcomer. Bob Loblaw. Sorry, he said, "God bless Uncle Phil."
All right, that's just because he's new. That's just because he's new. But we're not going to be trying to shout out these random ass comments.
Okay, Von Wink said some real stuff. He said, "Take what, Dan? Getting shot in the back in a perfect world, he should probably resign. But how is he going to feed his family without a job?" Talking about the cop.
That's just the compromise.
Ron says a lot of shit, and he's saying a lot of stuff, man. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what he be saying.
He said, "I missed the. I don't know how to pronounce his word, but I missed the carousel lighting conspiracy brother used to have."
Yeah. He was not healthy today. He was just not. He mentally was just not there.
He wasn't there. He had a weird painting in the back of his wall, but I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It was weird.
I do want to. I want to
be real discombobulated.
I want to say this before we go about Vaughn. He mentioned one idea I don't hear exposed often is that we had Martin Luther King preaching passive resistance and Malcolm X talking armed resistance on the other hand, and people choosing King's message because it was more palatable than the prospect of a violent confrontation. That's a deep thought right there, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Inside the 60s, they talk shit about King too. Like this whole new whitewash King is not him. like read the shit like read stuff that he wrote inside the jail as well. Like it's both sides there.
Yeah,
it's not just this portrayal.
Yeah. Let's move on to our last segment of Dan. Let's wrap it up.
I got one tweet for us. We talked a lot about Brian and his shit, but let's talk about the person he beat for it. Mr. Butler. He was worked real hard. This is him in game 5, I think. He won this game, but he left it all out on the court, and it was a little bit like the first day of the Popeye chicken sandwiches.
Stressful.
Man. Game 5 was real tough.
It was a heavy day in chicken history. That was a heavy day, bro.
Went down in chicken
those lines are still long.
Yeah, they are. It don't make no damn sense how long the lines is. Crazy.
I still haven't had one of them sandwiches.
It's crazy because I thought originally they was doing with chicken breast, but the secret is chicken thighs.
A boneless thigh?
Boneless thighs.
$5.99 at Popeyes.
Those some thick ass thighs for no bones. No bones.
I saw your face, Dan, when I said that. I haven't had one of them sandwiches yet.
Hey, the line is worth it, brother.
I don't know. Okay, the sandwich is good, but I don't know if it's waiting in line forever good.
At least once.
Okay, I'm gonna try it once.
I agree with Dan on this. They were pretty good when I was eating meat. They were pretty good. Okay. Yeah.
Don't wait in line for it. DoorDash or Postmates that motherfucker though. Don't wait in line.
The service is horrible. When you get to the front of the line, you want to smack the shit out of somebody because
Popeye service is trash all across the board. It's trash.
Y'all see that RDC World 1?
Yeah, I was just about to talk about that. Yeah, I saw that.
What you want?
I remember when I was in the line, I think I was getting 4. She was like, "No, you can only get 2. You can only get 2. If you get 4, you got to pull back around."
And the thing about Popeyes is actually the spirit in which they want it to be, which is a black auntie. Everybody has the spirit of a black auntie.
That's what it is. Bro.
That's the brand.
That's their brand. So when they put that uniform on, they don't know why they feel like they impatient with you.
Just like the Black Forces.
Like I was about to bring that up. Everybody at Popeyes wears Black Forces.
They do wear black.
They really do.
All those motherfuckers, man. You go to sleep, and your Black Forces creep on your feet. You wake up cussing somebody out at Popeyes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it is. The one at 8 in the Quinder specifically.
Those are definitely Black Forces.
Definitely Black Forces.
Yo, that's crazy.
And then the apron, you put the apron on, you something in your heart makes you want to give them this food good though. Like hurry up. But here, enjoy. Like I still want you to enjoy though. Enjoy, boo-boo.
Well, look, y'all motherfuckers
enjoy. You better hurry up.
You better hurry up.
Yeah. But that's been another episode of Mask Off. That's episode 26. My connection is fucking up. I hope I ain't talking over nobody right now. But yeah, I'm your host, Mask Off Jake, Mask Off Big Tone, Mask Off Malachi, Mask Off Dan, and we out.
Not ours, it's his.